Okay, so this is why this video has taken so long to come out. This thing, my little tripod, keeps breaking. First, this little piece in here, that little black centerpiece, supposed to screw on with that. It snapped right underneath underneath that cat piece right there. Now, this cat piece has just popped out of this. The next thing I'm waiting for is for that little stem piece to break, because it's just been one thing after another with this, and I keep having to wait 24 hours for the glue that I got to set up to actually hold it all together. So this is what has been taking so long to get this dang video out. The video is supposed to just be talking about the coronavirus and stimulus check and everything, but yeah, it's taking super long because this thing keeps freaking falling apart on me. And I don't know why. It's lasted for months now, and then all of a sudden I want to use it, and boom, it breaks. It's really annoying. So, hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so here it is, all put back together. I just gotta wait for it to dry a little bit longer. The trick to getting it to hold together was Gorilla Glue and some liquid latex for the quick dry on the outside, because for some reason this Gorilla Glue crap seems to take like hours, if not 24 hours, to fully harden. So a little bit of latex on the outside of it to kind of get that to stay steady so I can try to make a video, and Gorilla Glue on the inside around that fucking thing pressed back in so that it'll stay. I don't know why the grooves for the tightening of this thing onto that were so small. I mean, it wasn't even like a 32nd of a freaking inch. So, yeah, that was just a flaw in the design. But it's all back together, and I can make this video. Hello everybody. This video is going to be me talking about the stimulus check thing and the coronavirus. We've all been in quarantine now for 6 weeks, so it's been quite a while. Everybody's been in the house. I don't know how you guys are spending it. I've been spending it watching movies, freaking Christopher Titus on YouTube here, my anime and stuff. That's pretty much all I've done these last few weeks here in quarantine, is watch anime and TV. And I normally don't watch TV. I'm kind of sick of TV now because all that's on is the coronavirus. Movies about viruses and disease, and it's just a bunch of movies that are all crap that you've seen a million times and you don't want to watch. So that's been fun. And if anybody's wondering about their stimulus check thing, you can go to the irs.gov and check out their site. They got a Get My Payment tool. You just click on it and then you fill out your information and it'll tell you the status. I actually just checked mine because I watched another YouTuber on here that was told everybody that the stimulus checks are getting handed out, and the IRS updated their fucking portal so we can find out what the status of our actual refund is, or what the status of it is. I don't know, mine's going to be here on the 29th of April, so that's great. I'll get my check then. Then a few days later, I will get my disability, because my disability now comes in on the 3rd of every month. It's switched once the Medicaid started picking up my Part B deductible from Medicare. So I now get my monthly my monthly disability check on the 3rd. So that's a plus. I won't have to wait to the end of the month for anything, although I did have to wait a month and a half to get any more money because I wasn't given in February's in March. It was given earlier, so I had to figure all that out, and then I had to wait like a month and a half to have any money, and I still won't have any money until the 3rd. So basically, it's like 2 months I had to wait to get my next disability check, and that really sucked because I couldn't pay rent. So now I owe a month's rent. So, you know, that's gonna be a nice little chunk coming out. That's pretty much my whole check. When I get it, I gotta give it right to my freaking landlord. So I'm glad I'm getting a stimulus check before that. I can give her the rent, and then I can keep my freaking disability check, and I also have money for the month until next month, and maybe I can start building up my bank account again. Hopefully. It's hard. Once you get money, gone. With everybody with the corona thing too, you know, money's flying out even faster than it used to because things are more expensive. Gas is cheap though. I seen gas the other day at 109. That's the cheapest I've seen it in the longest of times. I think since I started driving, maybe. You know, because I remember gas at 116, you know, something like that when I started driving. I'm not even going to say wait because I don't want, I'm too old for that shit now. I got grays, and my whole little patch right here is all white. It's kind of cool, but, you know, kind of sucks. I'm too young for grays. Well, I'm almost middle-aged. Whatever. I just hope everybody's staying quarantined at home. I know it's boring as hell. There's not much to do, but you know, there's movies, and there's a movie site I go to. It pretty much like bootlegs the movies, but it does get them on HD. First they're on camera, then they're on HD. But it's Solaire Movies. .com, I think, not .to or .so, but yeah, that's a good movie site for movies. I got to see freaking Brightburn before it came out. I got to see Bloodshot before it came out. Yeah, they were good movies. I even got to see freaking what was it, Sonic before it came out. It's a good site for movies. Remember, Solaire Movies. It's a good site. It is. I hope you're all staying in. Hope nobody's getting sick or anything. I hope everybody's all right. Actually, I've already had the coronavirus from the very beginning of this whole thing. I actually beat the shit, so I'm hoping everybody else out there can too, because it's no fun having troubles breathing. It's kind of scary, but I took my medicine and my Dayquil, my NyQuil, Robitussin, anti-cough, all that stuff. Beat it. I ain't letting no cold take me out. Everybody's mad at me because I'm beginning of all this. I wasn't taking the coronavirus serious because I figured I got it and beat it because I had all the symptoms of it and shit. Everything was there. I was asymptomatic according to me in my mind because I matched all the asymptomatic fucking symptoms, and I beat it. My friend that's staying here got it from me. He beat it. My mom, little sniffle, done. My mom's fucking 78. She's got a better immune system than I do, man. I'm still wearing a mask though. I got a nice cool orange one coming from Wish. It's really kind of badass looking. I wanted red, but for some reason I clicked orange and bought that instead of the red one, so my brain just fucking, you know. It's just a brain fart on that one. I do have gloves from all the hydro dipping and stuff I was doing, which I'm going to go back to doing. I got a white hat on the way, and I'm going to hydro dip a face mask, the old hospital white ones. I'll hydro dip that because it's gonna look cool. You can do fabrics. You can do hats and hydro dipping and small things like white gloves or something like that. You can hydro dip all that stuff. It might be a little difficult figuring out how to do it, but it's possible, and I'm gonna figure it out. So there'll be some more videos of hydro dipping coming now that it's getting nicer out and everything. Stay away from ibuprofen and Tylenol. it's bad for the coronavirus. It actually helps it. So be careful with that. Take Advil, or no, it's Advil and freaking ibuprofen. It's Advil and ibuprofen. Tylenol's okay. Advil and ibuprofen is bad. It for some reason they boost the coronavirus's possibility of infecting you. So be careful taking them. I think that's pretty much gonna be the whole video. Again, if you want to check your stimulus payments, go to irs.gov, go to the Get My Payment thing, fill out all your information, and it'll tell you when your check should be in. The IRS just updated their site, so should tell you, because it told me. I've been checking it the last few days because I heard it was supposed to start doing it on the 23rd, and it was telling me it couldn't find my payment status, and now it told me. So go there and check it out, see what's going on with that. Make sure you go to irs.gov. Don't go to any other site because you're gonna get friggin' scammed. Paper checks are already coming out. SSI should be getting theirs in the beginning of May. They should start going out. You can still check the portal because they might have your money already on the way to you. So you're gonna want to check that as well. Non-filers that want the extra $500 for their children, you're actually supposed to go on the site I think it was the 22nd. Yeah, I know this video is coming out on the 26th, so yeah, I'm way late letting you guys know that, but I think you can still go on and file there. It just might be that you get the $500 per child next year, because there's supposed to be more stimulus checks coming out. Yeah, I think that's everything. Going out the coronavirus and the stimulus check. As for what's going on with me, I'm going to have to find a new neurologist because my neurologist is, I guess, closing down his practice. I don't know quite why. I really like going through him because he was one of Wisconsin's #1 neurologists for MS. But I'm going to ask him to refer another neurologist at this hospital so that I don't have to travel halfway across Wisconsin to see one that's decent. I'm not going back to the old neurologist I had that smelled of booze because he never listened to me and he smelled like booze. I mean, I've been in and out of hospitals my whole life. I know what alcohol smells like, and I know what fucking booze smells like because I worked at a bar for years. He was booze. That was brandy all over his breath. Like, he had to stay 6 feet away from me and shit back then because he was fucking smelling like alcohol. I'm definitely not going back to that guy. I might go see there's a female neurologist there. On a list of, neurologists. I will go see her before I go see anybody else. I don't care if she's new or not, If she's new, we can just work on this all together and shit. We'll figure this shit out. I'll tell her what he said. She can look at her notes and everything from what he said, and we'll just go from there. Maybe I'll start physical therapy again now that it's summer and I can get around better. Well, not get around better, but get around a little more because it's freaking warmer out. It's not cold. My body's not going to stiffen up like freaking bored. Although my knees are going to get weak and I'm going to get real fatigued because of the heat and everything, but I don't know. There's no happy medium with this body. In the winter, I'm stiff. In the summer, I'm weak. Fall and spring, it's hit and miss. But now I got numbness and everything going on in both legs pretty bad. And my arms, like, they're not numb, but I can feel a little, they're dulled, and that's not cool. Plus my eyes are getting bad. Like, some days they're really foggy and I can't read anything. And some days they're good. Some days they're double vision. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't want my eyes to be the next thing to go on me. I end up blind, I don't know what the fuck life is gonna be like, man. It's gonna be so, oh, so just a trip if I end up blind. I do not need that to be the next thing to go. I do not. I do think I'm gonna need an MRI on my brain and spine and shit though, just so we can see if this thing has progressed, because my eyes are getting that way and my legs are just starting to revert back to the way they used to be, twitchy and kicky and stuff while I'm just sitting here, or while I'm in bed laying down trying to sleep. I don't want to kick, yeah, I don't need to kick in the fan at the end of the bed or kick on my wall. That would suck, jam my toe like that. Oh. Oh, the jamming of the toes because of this damn thing. Oh, this disease sucks. My toes hate MS. My big toe especially. I think I broke that thing twice. Stubbing it because of stupid MS and the stumbling and yeah, it's just bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's everything with me. And I think I said all I have to say about the coronavirus and this stimulus check. So, remember, never quit, never back down, be the wolf.